Enter! Stage left. Wait. Stage backstage, I don't know. Marlene. Just kind of hiding that whole time. Here to, very quickly run us down on the actual plot of the game.
Where's Robert?
Yeah, like... I'm trying to think... I'm thinking in my head right now, what's going on in my brain is whether or not introducing Marlene and the situation that, like, actually runs the game's narrative. If it could have been handled in a better way. Like, it's such... Getting them to the point of having Ellie on board is such, like... Getting them there is so unimportant that it can be brutalized, it can be, like, jumped to. It can be a conclusion that you jump to without hurting the overall narrative too much because, like, the theme of partnership and the two human being unit is, like, much more important than, like, you know, fucking how they get to that second person. Yes, like this rushed ass scene. That's like ultimately fine. I'm not gonna like. If somebody submitted this story to me, like for a class or some shit, I wouldn't take points off for that because like I'd be under. Is there a shiny thing over there? There is shiny things over here. Shiny, 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 shiny. Yeah, I wouldn't take points off for it because it's ultimately like. I wouldn't even call it a necessary evil because, like, it's fucking good that they finally cut off some fat and said, alright, we don't need to make this intro go on any longer than it already has. Let's just get fucking what's-her-face into the narrative. Let's just get her there. Let's just make her happen. And you know what? That's better than demanding that I do 5 more ladders and, you know, 10 more minutes of shitty combat in order for her to happen, you know? So this is a good thing, ultimately. Even though it's rushed and it feels rushed, it's better that it feel rushed than it feel drawn out. You know what? That's like a lot of my philosophy on storytelling. Excess is better than, like, not enough. Because, like, when you're trying for subtlety, trying for subtlety is definitely like an admirable thing because a lot of really great storytelling, the nuance of a subtle story can, and I'm not like quoting anything here. This is me just talking off the top of my head, so that's why this quote's going to break down in like 3 words. But the nuance of a subtle story will like give you so much more like emotion by what it makes the viewer feel, like without words, than any words that you could shove into it. And so, for that, nuanced stories are, like, impressive and respectable and necessary and awesome and, like, the end goal of storytelling. But non-nuanced things, things that come out and punch you in the face with their meaning, are still super important. And if you're going to fail at storytelling, I'd rather you fail at being excessive than you fail at being subtle. Because failing at being, like, Walking Dead Season 5 so far is failing at being subtle. Because so little is being said and expressed that it seems like nothing is happening. That's failing at being subtle. And when you fail at being excessive, though, things are happening. They're just ridiculous, over the top, unbelievable. Those issues aren't as big, because they can still be so entertaining, that they're not as big as feeling like nothing is happening. Because you can get a lot more development out of failed excess than you can out of failed subtlety. Hope I'm going the right way, by the way. Grab, strangle.
Whatever.
Thanks, Marlene. There's no way to go through this game with a non-lethal playthrough, is there? I like going through games non-lethal. So I abhor the idea of, like, killing shit. Especially, like... Yeah, like... Can I stealth kill this guy? I'm sure I can. Like... you can look at my fucking games collection, so many of them, and like so many of games in general, like even the most violent ones, you're not killing. Did Marlene like just shoot somebody and this guy not react at all? Uh, does this guy have an awesome? Okay, I thought he had an awesome mustache for a second. Oh god, where are you? Get over here. Grab. Yeah. Fuck the police. Who are we shooting at? That guy? Okay. Yeah. Thanks, homies. Oh, Ragdoll spazzed out. What was I talking about? I like... No, not Warren!
Damn it, they got Warren.
No, don't worry, they're not... that's not blood! Those are just like circular pieces of kind of translucent red paper. Look at it. It's so perfectly round. That can't be blood. That'd be stupid. But... I like seriously forgot what I was talking about. Oh well. I guess I'll check the tapes and I'll like complete the thought during a different thing. I know I was talking about excess, but I think I ended that thought and started talking about something else. Whatever. Do I have to do that? No, Tess got that. I think this is one of those things where I gotta do a stupid mechanic. Like, where are we going, Marlene? Well, I'm betting, Joel, that the entire city's gonna be set out in one straight line, so that's kind of a stupid fucking question. Anything in this box? Not in this box. Negative possibility face. What the fuck, Naughty Dog? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm running on fumes.
I mean, I have no love for Naughty Dog. I don't like Uncharted. I feel like that and this are driving stories in the wrong direction. The game, game story in the wrong direction. Things I think are driving game story in the right direction. Gone Home, Spec Ops: The Line, Mind Path Thalamus, the fucking Unfinished Swan, Flower, Journey, artsy shit, Final Fantasy IX, Planescape Torment, old shit. But yeah. I don't like Uncharted. I feel like... Oh! I was talking about killing humans in games. Yeah, I don't like killing humans in games. I try to go non-lethal where I can. I definitely went non-lethal in like all the Metal Gear Solid games my first time through. Oh, what's up? Ellen Page? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I don't even remember what her original design looked like, but I know it was so similar to Ellen Page that they decided to change it.
What happened? Don't worry, this is fixable.
But yeah, I don't like the idea of killing humans. I try to go non-lethal in games where I get the chance. Because, like, in my mind, a, like, hero only like, okay, this is gonna sound, this itself will sound insane because it's making a stipulation where killing is okay, while also making the rule that killing is not okay. But, like, a good person doesn't, in my eyes, like a hero, I should say a hero, because a good person, like, I know people who have killed people, and they're still good people, but, like, a hero only kills in, like, war necessity. Like,
you can verify the weapon.
Because
I can get patched up.
Like Kick-Ass, the movie Kick-Ass, I take issue with that movie because it has its vigilantes killing people. And I think that if you really want to distribute justice, you're just a crazy person. You're just another gang if you start killing people to, like, distribute justice. Now, in cases like the Boondock Saints would be a completely different, like, power structure, like narrative structure as well, because in Kick-Ass, there's law, it's just not handled properly. And so it's necessary for, if people are trying to take law into their own hands by killing, but if they were not killing, if they were just pounding on criminal ass and delivering criminals to, like, prosecution, and, like, delivering criminals to justice rather than acting out justice themselves, that'd be okay, because they are delivering it to the system that it exists to actually, like, address the problem of injustice. Those systems don't exist in Boondock Saints, so because justice is in nobody's hands, it's okay when they take it into their own hands. But it is in somebody's hands. It is in the hands of people who are trying and are like, you know,
Same thing's gonna happen to
trying to be a functional system, like a functional, rational society based on justice. And so when people start killing other people, the system, where the fuck am I going? The system turns into like a gang war, you know? It turns into no system. And so that's why I'm partially opposed to killing people, is that like,
down here.
I consider the idea of justice, the idea of justice more important than my idea of justice.
Keep up.
Like, because if I am those like 3 seats of power, I don't want to say judge, jury, and executioner because it's a cliche, but it's kind of like necessary. I don't consider I think it's damaging to consider yourself judge, jury, and executioner, to like take great pleasure in like distributing justice like that.
That'll get us to the north tunnel.
Because how the fuck did I get to talking about this?
Just give me
Justice, in my eyes, is a burden, not an opportunity, not like a chance to fucking flex. It's like a thing that you can mess up on, and a thing that you can like make huge mistakes during, and has to be taken seriously as a thing that you like don't want to always be doing. Else you make a horrible, horrible mistake. This is why they don't have professional jurors, because they would eventually get biased, either by the things that they see in the court or the things that they see out of court, you know? They would eventually get biased somehow, some way. And so jurors are brought in at random, which has its own fucking bunch of problems, but you know,
That's a first.
it is what it is. There's only so many, like, it's a better system than professional jurors. Because I'm not sure if there have been studies done with professional jurors, but like,
You're leader of the Firefly.
I'm absolutely positive. Like, maybe I shouldn't be absolutely positive without studies to back it up. But, you know, I'll look it up. I'll look it up and I'll get back to you. I'll get those papers on your desk by Monday, dog. Don't worry, I got
So
you.
instead of just staying in school, you just
Look, I'm not supposed to tell you why you're smuggling.
Can I talk about the time skip?
You don't know the best thing about
Time skip was a million years ago. Maybe I'm a bit late to the complaining about the time skip party, but
Great.
it matters. Time skip is stupid. Small indicators are stupid. Time skip's stupider. Ah, popping the fingers.
Is it?
Nah. Let's see what time I'm at. Hang on, let me just walk right past the mic here. I'm exactly an hour. This is a great time to stop and just turn this into either 4 15-minute episodes or 3 20-ish minute episodes.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I'm sure
All right.
we'll figure that out.
Joel, Ellie, Adwa, Avoir, Gesundheit. I love you all. Goodbye.
Your watch is broken.